Everyone. Welcome back to the session. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. Thank you for attending the session and uh, today's date. I mean, not just today's date, I should say the current dates that current trends in the industry. If you look at the current trends, right? Everywhere data is being predominantly looked at as a very critical ingredient for businesses. And the job opportunities also in the industry are very high with respect to the data. So if you are choosing your career paths as data, then you're on the right, I should say, path, and you will see success. Of course, there are challenges, and that is where we come into the picture. When I say we, I'm representing 360DigiTMG. And what I'm going to try and explain today is about the program that we are launching as part of our community service. If you are in the space of data science and data analytics, and if you have already learned these concepts, and if you are working on various, let's say, use cases by implementing the skills that you have learned, then you probably are also a person who is trying to uh, construct your resume, then you are trying to try and apply for various jobs. The next slide is very important. Yeah, that is probably something that majority of you people probably are expressing right now. If you are already in the space of data science and data analytics, then you should be familiar with various skill sets because data science itself is a multidisciplinary field. So you should be familiar with SQL. You should be familiar with Python. You should be familiar with machine learning concepts, whether it is supervised learning or unsupervised learning or deep learning. There are various things that you probably have learned. You also have worked on multiple use cases. You have probably get data from various platforms like Kaggle, Data World, etc. And you probably have built wonderful models which solve that specific problem statements. But this is not giving you an opportunity to even go into the next level of employment chances. That means your resume is also not getting shortlisted in the first place. Forget about the interview. So this is because there is a huge gap between the theoretical concepts and practical implementations. And this particular program that I'm talking about today is a free internship program, which is like your first step into the practical world. It's completely free. What we will be doing is you'll learn how you would actually deal with the models that you are developing already, right? You have developed already. So once those models are developed, then what? That is where industry focuses on. You can develop machine learning models, right, using Python and various other statistical tools. But how do you move to the next level? Because whatever you're developing, whatever is your contribution, if your end customer is not utilizing it, is not able to utilize it, then there is no point. You investing your time, money, energy into it. Because ultimately there are no takers for the software that you have developed. Whatever the work that you have done, right? So there is no appreciation for that. So usability is something that we have to think about, and that comes when you try to give the solution to the end customers, embed that solution that you developed into the existing customer's environment. We talk about deployment in machine learning scenarios. That is what we will be focusing on in this particular internship program. And the prerequisite for this particular program is that you should be familiar with the concepts of machine learning, data science, data analytics. If you're not familiar with how to build a model, how do we get the data and all that, then this is not the program for you. You have to move to another internship program that we are running. And that program will be launched on Fridays. So you'll have to attend the session on Fridays and register in that particular program. That is also a free internship program. And that would be predominantly focused on how do you train a model? How do you get the data? How do you train a model? How do you generate dashboards, EDA? Right? Those concepts will be implemented in the Fridays internship. This is the next level program. After you develop a machine learning model, how do you deploy it? And after deployment, how do you maintain it? If you are not familiar with these concepts of machine learning model development, then you'll not be able to really appreciate the implementation of this program as well. You'll not be able to do it. This program is designed for 30 days. And as I told, it's a free internship program, and this is the first step into the practical world. So 30 days is basically assigned. And these 30 days are also broken down into two phases. We'll have learning phase and project phase or practical phase. Because these concepts are completely new for a lot of you people, especially the deployment part, you will have to upskill yourself. And of course, any language you'll have to practice. So you'll have to go through the videos, learning videos that we provide for practice purpose. You'll also see some standard methodology that we will have to follow for implementing data science solutions. So with respect to that particular concept, we will also share learning videos so that you understand those standards. And on a daily basis, you will get approximately 1 hour to 2 hours videos collectively. And those are also strategically placed so that there is not too much of burden for you and you can continue doing your daily work. In between, you also have to spend some time to ensure that you revise these concepts and learn new concepts as well. After all this is done, we conduct an exam on LinkedIn platform. Why LinkedIn? Because there are two reasons here. One is to ensure we help you build your profile construct, right? You inculcate the habit of ensuring that your LinkedIn profile is up to date. This is towards, right? This approach is to ensure that that practice is done. The second thing is we are not conducting MCQs. We are conducting quiz questions in such a way that you will have to give short answers or long answers. Right? I'll talk about myself anyways here. This is how you'll see the exam. On the LinkedIn, these kind of questions will be posted. Now, what you are supposed to do is answer these questions in detail in the comments section. All right, like this. You can see a lot of people are trying hard to ensure that they get their profile updated with this content. This adds a lot of value for your profile. All right, so this is how you'll have to update your solutions. We track your progress, your participation here, and people who successfully complete their learning phase, they move to the project phase. And this is for 10 days. And not to worry, friends, you don't feel that it is completely new and you'll not be able to achieve in 10 days. 10 days is more than enough. In fact, we split these 10 days into 5 days interval. And to guide you to ensure that everybody in the project group completes all the assigned tasks on time, we have a mentor. MLOps expert would guide you to ensure that you take those appropriate steps and complete the tasks. And to ensure that everybody is following those guidelines, we also have a daily meeting for 15 minutes. And in this meeting, we will only focus on what you have done and what challenges you have faced and what is the next thing that you'll have to cover. That's all. We'll discuss only these things, and any other related doubts and all those things, we'll have to take that in a platform, offline platform. This is to ensure that instructions are given so that you don't lag behind in the project. Now, once everything is completed, you will have to submit your artifacts. That's basically the successful completion that marks your successful completion. And once you're done with that, you'll be getting a certificate like this. And of course, you can always showcase the certificate as your new skill set on various platforms. And today, marketing is very important, and you'll have to highlight your profile, and that is reason why we have chosen LinkedIn as the platform for conducting that exam. And this is completely a free program, nothing to worry. You will not be charging anything. Of course, again, see what is in it. That's very important. So I've explained about the certification. I've explained about the new skill set that you will be working on, which is very essential for jobs. But you also have to understand that the program is going to give way to new concept altogether for you people. And once you start learning about it, right, you'll really appreciate the newfound skill set, because that keeps you different from the entire crowd. This is our success story, right? This is a success story page where we have a lot of our students successfully getting placed in different companies. We're talking about the top four, the big four, and all the top MNCs that we are familiar with, right? All those companies, you can see our friends are working in that particular company. You can download a PDF version. It's not like trying to boost about it, but see, the hard work pays out, okay? And what we are trying to do is trying to create a platform so that people who do not have an opportunity to get the practical exposure, we are trying to help them have this platform as an initial step for them, so that they get that first-hand experience on how the projects are handled, what kind of scenarios you'll have to look at, etc. And from this knowledge, you can also try and apply for various other internship programs or jobs. If you are, of course, exceptional, then we will give you more work. That way, you'll get to know more into the concepts, right? You'll learn more. And you can see all the big companies, HCL, Cognizant, Deloitte, Innomines, TCS, then PwC, right? All these companies, Accenture. So you name them. So basically, we have all the people working in different companies, and they also come online and share their stories. So there are a lot of people who don't come online to share their experiences, but there are certain people who come up online to share their experiences, and that is conducted on YouTube Live, friends. You see here YouTube Live. You will see a lot of success stories posted here. Okay, this is your our success stories. 3 days ago, we have conducted a success story. I have conducted a success story with one of our alumni, Hemant. He is currently working as a senior analyst in Capgemini. You name them, right? So we have a lot of EY. This is EY, and we basically have Volvo. We have people working in Emirates, Dubai as well, not just in India. So there are lot of such success stories that you should actually get inspired from. And this is basically one platform where you can come and hear them out on how they actually practiced, what did they do, how did they end up getting into that job, right? So that should actually help you fine tune your approach to apply for jobs. And friends, please subscribe to this channel, because there are a lot of live videos that are happening. These are all live sessions. People from pharma background, you basically have data analytics concepts being covered specifically for pharma industry. So if you are coming from pharma background, this is a specific program for you people. We conduct resume building activities. We have live sessions on statistical tool called a rapid miner, right? And project explanations, and success stories, We also have people publishing their research work on various journals. So they also share that experience. So you have a lot of such interesting content getting delivered on YouTube Live. So please subscribe so that right you don't miss out on these interesting concepts to help you get all the related information that can help you get placed in a job. So that's basically something that I would want people to look out for. And then learning resources is also very important page, friends. Please explore this page because you have very interesting content here. For example, animated learnings. If I click on that, you can see graphical representation of the concepts. Right? You take any such content here. It really helps to see this content in a nice graphical representation. The page is loading, I guess. Yeah, this is data preparation, you can see. Right. Then I talk about probability distribution. So on and so forth. A lot of this interesting content is readily available here in a very nicely crafted manner so that it becomes easy for you to learn things. And if I also talk about a lot of people who are trying to apply for various jobs, there is one challenge that your your resume will not get shortlisted for these jobs. That is because your resume is not appropriately created to match the job descriptions. To assist you to deal with that ATS system that job portals are using, where they track the content and they align your content from resume to the job description. And that's basically how the shortlisting of profiles happen, right? So that system is made available for you people. All you have to do is upload your resume, right? So I'll take some sample resume. Okay, I'll take some resume, some sample resume. You can either copy paste the job description or upload the job description if you have that in an offline file. So I'll see if I have some job description ready. Yeah, some job description, machine learning related job description file is available. So I'm basically creating a comparison between them. Now, what is this profile? This ATS system does is it basically compares the resumes and tries and gives you the comparison score between your profile with respect to the job description. Look at this. I've randomly selected profiles and you can see only 25% match. Only these skill sets are there. So there are a lot of skill sets that the job description is asking, but you have not highlighted them in your resume, or probably you're not familiar with those skill sets. If you're already familiar, then you redesign your resume by updating that content. Update it so that the matching increases, and that way your resume will get shortlisted much easy. And if you also want to get an idea on what exactly these tools are, which basically are present here, a bunch of questions are also given to give you a quick insight into this particular concepts. If you read these questions, you should get an overview of what exactly those concepts are. And this ATS system is very dynamic. You just experiment with this and keep trying to update your resume. So all these are publicly available, friends. You just have to access it. We have a digital book. We have interview questions from our previous alumni students. We have mind maps. We have a proper quiz that you can take and assess yourself. We have architectural page, the design architecture, design project architecture design can be done using this page. So all these are the various features that you might want to use from this website so that even in projects when you're working, it helps you to accomplish the tasks much easily. So this is about the program, friends, and all you have to do is register yourself into the WhatsApp community link that is shared in the chat. And in that community, we will keep sharing all the information for you. This particular batch will start tomorrow. So your learning phase begins tomorrow. Good luck, friends, and I'll see you all with all the skills that are required in the project phase. So learn hard, learn whatever new things are coming, and enjoy your learning. Thank you so much, and good evening, friends.